Hello everyone, this is Pilot Rizwan from Airways and I have someone with me.
الحارث من سما. And
Check
he keeps
out
surprising
Pilot
me.
Summer. Check out Pilot Summer and I'll link him right here. He is someone who's making a lot of fun aviation videos in Arabic.
Inspired by you, but he keeps
Nah.
doing this. Okay, open the camera and let's talk about something random. Okay.
Now, I want to ask you,
Tell me.
so what is the one advice you want to give people who have already completed their commercial pilot training and are wondering if funding their type rating is a good idea? What would you tell them?
See, it's absolutely good if you already know your airlines have a certain fleet. Now, unfortunately for most of us, even when we finished the CPL, we didn't really know which airline has which fleet. Study the airlines that you are trying to apply for. See if they have their own program for cadets, if they have their own type rating, because some of the airlines, they allow you to pay for the type rating. Some of the airlines will take you, and then you can take a type rating on certain academies with them. Now, if you are knowing that your airlines is having, for example, the Airbus A320 fleet or the 737, then you can go ask them, if I got my own type rating, would that be acceptable with you? Because not every type rating is acceptable depending on
The location,
the
the
location
country
and the Civil Aviation Authority.
Oh, yes.
So that being said, some of the locations like ours is approved by IASA, GCA now.
Congratulations on that. You guys just recently got the GCA
Exactly,
approval.
exactly.
I saw that email.
So if you have a GCA license, you can take a type rating with us on the 320 or 737, and that will be endorsed in your license. Unfortunately, for some people that doesn't really know, they will take a type rating from somewhere around the world. And they get back to their Civil Aviation Authority, and the type rating is not approved by their Civil Aviation Authority.
And that's a lot of money you've spent, right? So that's a huge amount of money to be risking.
They can fix it by going and approving the academy again and then doing a skill test again, which is a waste of money and time.
So in a nutshell, don't jump into your own type ratings by your own money. Wait for someone to give you a letter of intent.
Absolutely.
Is that what you said?
No, not really. For certain airlines. Some certain airlines are open.
Okay.
The doors are open still.
Okay.
For you to take a type rating and go directly to them.
So they can do the type rating themselves with their money, then look for those airlines which are open for
Correct.
anyone to have their own type ratings.
Correct. It's really expensive to keep your type rating current. Don't do it without you exactly knowing what you want to do, and study your life ahead by choosing 320 or 737.
Okay. What about your favorite equipment? What is your most favorite one? Are you a 737 kind of guy or a A320 kind of guy?
To be honest, I'm an instructor on both.
Oh, wow,
And
okay.
and for that, you have a different life with this. That's what I was saying just now. If you want to really do less in terms of procedures, okay, you do the 737, as it is pretty straightforward, and I love the Americans for that. It's not complicated. It's to the point. If there is something, you will just directly do it. Airbus, on the other hand, there is a lot of computers that are allowing you to control this plane. And the beauty of fly-by-wire that's in Airbus allow you to control this 60 tons of 70 tons actually, and that's only on a side stick, because the fly-by-wire concept works with Airbus beautifully.
They say you feel more like a pilot when you're flying the Boeing. Do you agree with that?
I agree in a simulator or when you are flying manual, but come to the truth. When you are flying with an airline, you need to follow the SOP. And the SOP will tell you that you need
Autopilot,
to do
right?
autopilot with 100 feet, okay? You will not really fly it, okay? Unless there is an emergency. And I don't believe that you signed up to be a pilot for you to have emergencies, okay? So that being said, both of them are pilots. There is less, let's talk about the books. Airbus has a manual of 5,600 pages.
Wow. By the way, guys, this is all new information for me as well, just like you. We're all in the same boat right now because that's pretty good information, really. That's.
Boeing, on the other hand,
Wow.
has 1,500 pages. What do you want to study?
And are they required to know everything in that book?
To be honest, it's a reference. Okay, FCOM, it's a flight crew training manual. Okay, and operating manual. It's for you to be able to know how to operate and how everything is working for that specific type. No one will know it all at one time. And I believe even if you finish it one time, you will need to know again. But you need to know the basics, and then with the time, you will know the need that you have for this outcome. Once you know the need, you will dig more into it. And if you want to dig less, you can choose Boeing. If you want to dig more, choose Airbus.
One last question before we end this.
Go ahead.
What is the most common question you've received on your Instagram channel, which you want to clarify once and for all? What is the biggest misconception or a question you get most of the time?
What should I choose? 320 or 737? And to be honest, I really want to clarify it. It depends on you. And I would suggest that you look into it in two different ways. We love aviation, that we joined into aviation, and we don't really know what is the next thing. And that's where we are today. But if you already know, and we can guide you, both of us, into choosing something that you really want, go into a simulator and try this and try this. And then go into the real deal, which is if you are going to choose a job. In UAE, we have Air Arabia, for example, 320.
320s. The Fly Dubai.
Fly Dubai, 737.
Wizz Air,
Wizz Air,
320. Neo, right? They have the Neos.
320s is 320s.
Okay. The same type rating.
Same type rating.
Okay. Who else we have?
We have Etihad that has 320s.
Yeah.
Emirates, not really, 350 and 777, and the 380, which is a wider body. You will not go directly into it unless you are a cadet with them.
We don't have any ATR 72 airlines here in this region.
Not really.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to choose a type rating depending on this. Where will you work with it? I would love to take a 747. Where would I fly with it? Nowhere.
Not a lot of airlines are buying 747s. Nobody is. The last airline of 747 was a couple of years ago, right?
I think
United?
Lufthansa.
Lufthansa,
okay.
probably, yeah.
And they still have it for cargo.
Cargo. I think most of the 747 type ratings are being done for cargo pilots most of the time now.
Okay, our company has it still.
Sure. You
Fly
have a
one.
fantastic 747. I was
Correct.
part of their demo team one day, and they gave us a beautiful little session.
Correct.
I'm sure you've seen one of these videos where Hanat was giving me a little introduction of the 747. Check out their page. I've tagged you below. If you have any questions about type rating, he's the guy. Hit him up. And thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much for listening.